Hello Pisces, I'm Lucy Ravenstone and welcome to my channel. Happy Lunar New Year. That's right, it's the Lunar New Year. So we're just going to scrap January. Just kidding. So it's just been Mercury in retrograde. So everything you need to start this new year. Basically, I feel like January was bringing things to the surface and now we're prepared for February to really kind of dig in deep with those New Year's resolutions and begin the work to make this year whatever it is that we want to make it, to, you know, tick those boxes and start killing it. Balancing. This is the year of balance. This is creating balance in all areas of our life. So let's see what's in store for you for February. What is our guidance for you? So I'm using a Celtic cross layout for you. I will be just laying it out in order because I don't have the space, but reading it in a Celtic cross manner. So Pisces, let's see what's in store for you. That one. Interesting. So the Chariot is actually popped up for like the last 2 or 3 readings for the same position, which is interesting. So this is definitely a theme. Interesting. So Pisces, I feel like the new year for you it's a struggle mentally actually for Pisces. For a lot of you, I feel like this is an energy of Pisces at the moment is undergoing a transition. That just popped up in an area of your attitude. I will get to that, but it's definitely a theme for you at the moment for this year. In the last few readings we've had, there's something going on quite deep with you Pisces. So who you are, what energy you are at the moment. So you have the Fool, but in reverse. I feel like you're scared to take leaps. You don't want to jump off the edge in case you fall. That's the energy I'm feeling for you. It's kind of keeping you from actually making any progress within yourself. I feel like this is you just feeling like you can't move forward and you don't want to take risks and kind of this sense of just wanting to sit down, just wanted to sit down. You are not wanting to kind of put yourself out there. That's an energy I'm really feeling for you. You're in a space where you just don't dare to dream, actually, is the vibe that I'm getting. So I hope that makes sense for you Pisces. It really is a theme. So it was the Fool reversed. So obviously the Fool upright is where we want to be. We want to be starting this new energy and feeling like anything is possible. And I feel like you're the opposite to that. You feel like, you know, anything is not possible. There's hurdles, there's blockages. That's the vibe I'm feeling like where you are at the moment, Pisces, for a lot of you. So your challenges, your emotions, your mentality, this is your challenge. So this is Ace of Cups. So for me, this Ace of Cups is all about having that spark. It's that there's a feeling, there's something that's sparking something into ignition. Now this is a challenge for you. I feel like you're blocking that. You're not allowing that to come forward, and that's what's making it be a challenge. It feels as though there is this promise, there is this like this is the beginning of your chapter. This is a new beginning. This is a kind of newness, a new way of being, a new something. Something is new around you, Pisces. Obviously this will be different for each individual that's watching, and I feel like there's something new, and this is a challenge for you. Like this is usually a really good thing to have. This is a positivity. This is that, you know, there's something igniting within us. There's a spark, there's an idea, but to me this is this being in your challenge, this is a challenge for you because you don't dare to take a leap. You are not in that wanting to move forward. Which is a really good thing to have as a challenge because it's an easy fix. As much as it doesn't feel easy in the energy that you are, it is. It's an idea, it's a spark, it's something that's just like kind of that quick of a change. So it's a good thing to have as a challenge, but it's taking baby steps. It's kind of the guidance here with that, isn't it? I will actually pull an Archangel Michael card for you with that. Let's see what's in store. See what guidance comes with that for you. Innocence. So it's remembering that you are doing the best that you can. You are feeling vulnerable, and that is okay. You are feeling that You want to be hugged, you want to be held, but again, I get this sense of not allowing that, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up around this energy, because that keeps you in that energy and it doesn't change things. The guidance with this is to nurture yourself, allow yourself to open up to others as well. I really feel like that's a thing here. That's been a theme for you, Pisces, because I vaguely remember, like, it's kind of triggering memories for me of saying to you, open up, let people in, like you are the one that is blocking that, and that to me is coming with this. But again, acknowledging that and then focusing on that, like, this is my fault, I've got myself into that, that's keeping you in that bad. I don't want you to do that. It's realizing that you are vulnerable, you are the innocent within this, and to just nurture yourself out of it and allow others to do that. Lean on others for support. I actually want to just pull another one of these cards for you as well. I feel like the support and guidance is what you need right now. Write about your thoughts and feelings. So yeah, there's a lot going on internally and you need to get it out. So write about your thoughts and feelings is a literal card that it just says, you know, get a diary, write it all down, see how you're feeling. But it is that seeing how you're feeling and acknowledging it, acknowledging something and getting it out of you. You might not be seeing things clearly, and this allows you to do that, to gain clarity on your situation. Okay. So interesting. So the Magician is in your consciousness. It's in your influence. This is what's influencing you. Now the Magician is the manifester. The Magician creates the surroundings, creates the outdoor. So this is what I was just saying, how, and it was, I'm pretty sure as well, was your January theme of saying, like, you are creating that around you. Now this is confirmation, like, you are creating the life that's around you. I feel like I want to say for some of you, for example, I feel like you're hermit moding, but not in a positive way. So the hermit is good. There's spiritual growth here. He goes within, he sits within, like, for example, he sits on top of a mountain. He contemplates life. He contemplates spirituality. But in a negative light, the hermit is taking himself away from the world, shutting himself away, shutting down. Rather than it being a spiritual growth, it actually is a hindering growth because you are locking yourself up. Now you are manifesting this. This is confirmation that your influence is that you are creating this reality. Now the good thing with this is to acknowledge that it's like you are the change that you need. And this comes on to your subconscious. It's wisdom. It's knowing that you have wisdom behind you. Now I kind of want to say, like, I feel like there's a point, and actually the past one is next. I feel like, and actually I'm going to say these two together. So what was popping forward is, like, I feel like it's a past influences that you need to realize that you have this support and wisdom within you that comes from a past place, is what I was saying with the Chariot. Now the Chariot has come up for a few people, but for you, this to me is very much realizing subconsciously, you know this, that you have that support behind you, and it comes in forms of wisdom, it comes in forms of experience, and it comes in forms of you've been through this before and what you did worked. Put those tools to practice. Allow them to guide the way and lead forward. Now your past is Ace of Pentacles. So to me, this is a thought. This is something that happened which kind of like sparked your abundance. It sparked whatever it is that was your goals. It brought it to light. It made it be that change. It made it be that movement. Now this is a past thing. So to me, this is like, with that connection of it being you've used your tools before, this is making me think that something has happened before, like this same mood or a similar vibe. I'm going to use depression. So for example, we've been through depression before, something made it happen, an event, and we had tools, and those tools helped us come out the other side, like a big switch, a big reverse of that energy into the whole energy, the where we aim to be at. Now them same tools applied here will help you. That is the vibe here I am feeling, and it's realizing that, it's having a look at what it is that helped you move forward and what helped you get out of that energy and applying it now. Subconsciously, I think you know this. Trust your intuition. I feel like you're very much aware of where you're at now, and that's the thing as well. I'm going to keep the depressed vibe because it has been vibing for you, Pisces, for the last few readings. Obviously not all of you are going to be depressed, but someone needs to hear this. You need to hear this. So let's use depression as an example. When we are depressed, I feel the first time when we get through it, it's a mental health, it's an illness. We get depressed and we are not aware of it, and we get in a really dark space until eventually we realize that, like, or someone points it out, and it triggers this whole, like, wow, I am depressed, and you get the help you need. Now, that I feel like next time that happens to us and we get back in that space, because mental health is a continuous process, we have ups and downs our whole lives, but I feel like once you've hit that rock bottom, you actually acknowledge it sooner, and I feel like that's what this is pointing out, is like you are aware, so trust in your intuition. I feel like you're aware of the mood you're in now and the modes, and that is a really good thing. I feel like that is what is going to help you to like actively move forward. And I have this moving forward vibe, like using what you know, using the tools you need, using the guidance and support that surround you, but also that helped you last time. Spend more time outdoors. It's going more like getting yourself out. Get yourself out of this funk. Now this is literally spend more time outdoors, is, you know, literally go outside, allow nature to heal you. I feel like as well I'm seeing beach for some of you. Get on that beach. Get that vibe going. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. Again, lean on support. Your support system, what helps you, it's there, it's surrounding you. You just have to be open to it. Okay, future position. Okay, your future position. So it's 10 of Wands. Now, upright, this could be read negatively. Obviously, individual readings, independent of that energy of how the reader will read it for you or for the whatever, but it's in reverse. To me, this energy is that you're going to get out of this funk. This is the future. You will no longer feel burdened. You will no longer feel overwhelmed. You are coming out of this depressed state. That is in your future position. That's like really major. That's amazing, and I'm really happy that this is you listening. You're gonna make it through. I can't wait to see what else comes out in this reading. I'm going to pull a card with that future one for you. I kind of want this to be the guidance, what's going to get us there, what's going to get us out of that energy. Romance angels are helping you. So loving yourself, allowing loving not advances, but allowing the love from other people to be felt. I feel like you need to let people in, and start seeking again as well. So I hope apply that where you need to apply that seeking, because it's allowing yourself to seek that again. This could be relationships, this could be allowing family and friends in. I just feel like it's allowing yourself to seek that that heartwarming feeling from people, that heartfelt love or something. It's really kind of hard to put to words. So I feel like there's something you need, that you're seeking, and you need to allow it in. It's there. I feel like it's literally there. Allow it in. But seeking, seeking is really staying with me. So I'm just going to see what that means for me. Okay, so I feel like you're craving something. So you're seeking it, you're craving it. That is there. Allow yourself to go after what you're craving. I feel like this is, again, a sign that is on point for you. Make a commitment. Just do it. Get it done. That's what I feel with this. Go for it as well, comes to mind. So your attitude, you're very much in the Tower energy. We have the Tower. So the Tower energy is it is, to me, when we are hitting rock bottom, the Tower comes up, and it comes to say, like, you're falling because you are seeing things in a negative light. And instead of allowing yourself to fall, the energy here is to allow yourself to see things more clearly. Like, for example, something in your life is feeling really negative. Now we can see that as that's bad, that's negative, or we can see as, I need to work on something in this area. Something is not right. Something is not in alignment. And to me, the Tower energy is bringing things to the surface and showing where change needs to happen. Sometimes we are in situations where we stay within them even though we need to leave. And that creates this negative energy. And the Tower energy is staying and sticking within that because we don't dare make the change. We don't dare take the leap. So this is your attitude of seeing things negatively rather than allowing yourself to see the positive here. So keep that in mind. Your environment. So your environment, like, to me, This is Page of Pentacles, so you have abundance around you, you have everything you need, you have strengths, which is really good environment to be in. So it's quite interesting that that's your surrounds. You need to see it. You need to see what you have to be grateful of, actually, and appreciate what's around you is coming through. I'm really drawn to, there's eyes all around here, and Page of Pentacles is a really good cup to have. So this to be your environment, and then the energy that you're in and the attitude you're in is not making sense for me. So that's something to be conscious of. It's like everything you need is surrounding you, and you are manifesting the life, the vibe that's going on. So it's making me think that this is very much an internal process. Okay, hopes and fears. So yeah, your hopes and fears is like, it's all over the place. I feel like you're scared to allow yourself to feel emotions. You're scared to take action. You have abundance around you. This is your hopes as well. And hopes to me is like, you want to be in control. You want to be able to flow more freely. This is a vibe. I feel like you want to be able to nurture yourself and nurture those around you, but nurture yourself really actually stuck with me as I was saying that. And I feel like this is something like you want to shift this energy. That is a desire. That's an inner hope that you're hoping to achieve. But what's clouding that is the fears, and the fears is really, really standing out to me more. It is like kind of a darkness over the light. You're choosing to see the darkness rather than the abundance and the light above. Now this is the card that I'm seeing. Now the darkness to me is the focus. This is where your head is. It's where you're focusing on, and the lightness is the abundance and that above. And you're missing it. Also, to me, the cat is representing family, friends, and support. This is what you're not seeing. You're not allowing yourself the hope and the joy. You're allowing yourself the more sadness, the more darker energy here. Okay, outcome. So we have Five of Pentacles. This is a change. You're going to create a change. This is the outcome, providing you follow the guidance. This is the outcome of this deck, of this layout even. And so the Five of Pentacles upright, this is all about hardships. This is sadness. This is you feeling vulnerable. Now, this is reversed. So to me, it's like flipping that energy. It's coming out on top. It's not feeling excluded. It's not staying within this energy. The outcome here is that you are going to get past this and that you're going to move forward. I really, really feel that. I am going to pull a card with the outcome for you. I want you to see what your outcome is and what you can achieve. Like, I just kind of want you to see the greatness that I feel for you. You've created this situation. You have the power to change. So this is within your control. You can have this outcome. God is in charge. You're meant to go through this process, but it's also, you're on the right path. It's leading you towards the light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. That sounds like really kind of like death. It's not like that. Don't do that. Shield yourself. So this is a protective energy. Protect your energy. To me, mental health needs this card. It's saying like things are influencing you in a negative light. So protect yourself from that and allow yourself to be vulnerable. I want you to see why you see your vulnerabilities, and don't see them as a bad thing. Vulnerabilities are actually what make us human, and what make us actually really great. Sometimes seeing our vulnerabilities allows us to see ourselves in a very human way. It allows us to realize that we're not robots, that we have feelings. Sometimes I feel like with humanity, like sometimes you're like, oh, why do I have to feel things? Why do I have to be so human? But that is what helps us to grow. This is what's given us this human experience. We could be robots and everything would be boring and straightforward, and nothing would allow us to appreciate those moments, like when we give birth to a child and we first see our child in the mother's arms, in our wife, our lover's arms, or having that baby on our chest. And we've just gone through this really vulnerable moment, and that energy, like around that, if you're a mother or a father, you know that's like one of those moments that's life-changing, and you would never want to not experience that. So I feel like that's a good perspective to look at things, is that if you didn't have the darkness, you would never experience those absolutely enlightening, positive, best days of our lives. We have to experience both in order to have balance. But just because we are experiencing one to an extreme does not mean that that's how it's always going to be. We are cyclic beings, and that's the way we should be. So I hope that makes sense for you, Pisces. I can't wait to see what's in store for you for March. I want a more positive reading for you, Pisces. I feel like I've had enough. You've had enough. Let's get this rolling. Thank you for being here, Pisces. Best of luck for you for February. Remember, Lunar New Year. This is all about making changes. This is about creating the changes we want to have a happy balance, or not even happy, it's a balanced year this year. 2022, it's about balance. It's finding our balance and making changes that are helpful for us. Thank you very much for being here. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in March.